Welcome back to the channel Just a Thought, the place where we bring you stories, insights, and reflections to spark your mind and to stir your soul. Today, we're sharing the life story of a Jamaican man whose journey from Mona to the international stage offers inspiration to anyone chasing purpose and excellence. This is not a political video, and I repeat, this is not a political video. Our goal is simple: to highlight the life and achievements of Mark Jefferson Golding, from his humble beginnings to his present role as a leader and servant of the people. So, whether you are in Canada, USA, the UK, or even in the Caribbean, this story will lift your spirit. Watch to the end and be inspired. Mark Golding was born on July 19, 1965. At the University Hospital of the West Indies in Mona, St. Andrew, Jamaica. He is the son of two remarkable people: Sir John Golding, a pioneering orthopedic surgeon who dedicated much of his life to treating polio and spinal injuries in Jamaica, and Patricia Levy, later known as Lady Golding, whose Jamaican and English heritage reflected a bridge between cultures. Growing up in Mona, Mark was surrounded by intellectual and cultural influences. His childhood unfolded on the University of the West Indies campus, a place alive with ideas, activism, and the shaping of modern Jamaican identity. But what made Mark's upbringing unique was his exposure not just to academia, but to the grassroots Jamaican life, attending dance hall sessions, walking through communities, and absorbing the rhythm of everyday people. Mark began his education at Mona Preparatory School, then moved on to Campion College, one of Jamaica's premier secondary schools. Later, he attended Marlborough College in England for sixth form, an experience that widened his worldview and laid the foundation for future global academic success. Thanks to a Commonwealth scholarship, Mark studied law at the prestigious University of Oxford, graduating with first-class honors, an achievement that speaks to his discipline and academic excellence. He didn't stop there. He went on to earn a master's degree in commercial and corporate law from University College of London, further shaping his legal skills. His academic path shows us something powerful. No matter where you start, with the right mindset and opportunities, you can rise to world-class heights. After returning home, Mark was called to the Jamaican bar in 1990. He joined the respected law firm Hart, Mured Fotter, where he practiced corporate law and specialized in finance, mergers, and capital markets. But Mark's ambition stretched beyond the courtroom. In 1993, he co-founded Daring, Bunting and Golding, the first private sector investment bank in Jamaica. This was a bold move. He helped shape Jamaica's evolving financial sector by promoting local investments, raising capital for businesses, and building economic bridges. Later in 2010, he co-founded Proven Investment Limited, a regional investment company listed on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. He served on boards such as Grace Kennedy, Carrie Chris, and Scotiabank Jamaica, becoming a key figure in modernizing finance in the Caribbean. Mark didn't just talk about about building Jamaica, he helped finance it directly and indirectly. In the early 2000s, Mark began serving the public in more formal ways. He took part in various national commissions, including regulatory bodies, shaping Jamaica's financial oversight system. Between 2012 and 2016, he served as Minister of Justice. During this time, Mark focused on modernizing Jamaica's legal system and making justice more accessible and fair. Perhaps one of the most notable accomplishments was the decriminalization of small amounts of marijuana, not to promote a lifestyle, but to reduce the long-standing legal and social penalties that disproportionately affected the youth and the poor. He also guided over 100 pieces of legislation through Parliament, streamlining justice processes and promoting rehabilitation over punishment where possible. His work in justice was not just about laws, it was about people and how systems could be improved to serve them better. Even outside of government roles, Mark has stayed grounded in community life. He is the chairman of the Mona Rehabilitation Foundation, which supports people with disabilities, continuing the legacy of his father, Sir John Golding. He also chairs the Arnett Garden Football Club, affectionately called Junglish by fans. His involvement in sports shows his commitment to youth development, mentorship, and community empowerment. These aren't just honorary roles. Mark is actively engaged, meeting players, advocating for support, and showing up for the people. It's proof that leadership isn't only about boardroom and big speeches. Sometimes it's about being present in the places that shape you. Throughout his life, Mark Golding has held fast to a few key values: serving, fairness, humility, and education. He has consistently emphasized that young people deserve opportunity and that the law must be fair, not just on paper, but in practice. When offered a salary increase as a public official that he felt was unjustified, he publicly declined it, saying it didn't sit right with the economic reality most Jamaicans face. His decision often reflects a person guided by conscience, not convenience. So, what can young Jamaicans and people around the world take from Mark Golding? 1. That where you were born does not determine your ceiling. From Mona to Oxford, he proved that discipline, vision, and support can take you anywhere. 2. That excellence matters, whether in school, work, or service. 3. That you can blend ambition with empathy. Mark entered banking and law with big goals, but never lost sight of people's need. 4. You don't have to come from privilege to make a difference. Even with access to opportunity, Mark stayed rooted in dancehall culture, football clubs, and inner city community. 5. You can lead without being loud. Leadership, in Mark's example, often looks like consistency, humility, and action over applause. In telling the story of Mark Jefferson Golding, we are not promoting any political agenda. Let me repeat that. In telling the story of Mark Jefferson Golding, we are not promoting any political agenda. We are simply looking at the life of a Jamaican man who turned opportunity into excellence and who's continue to serve his country in many capacities. This is a reminder. Greatness can start from anywhere, from a school desk in Kingston to a football field in Arnett Garden to a courtroom in Oxford or a cabinet room in Jamaica. What matters is that we build lives of purpose, passion, and service. Let us all be reminded that education, character, and community spirit still matter, and that the youth of today can look at leaders like Mark Golding and say, if he has done it, I can do it too. Thanks for watching Just a Thought. If this story inspires you to study harder, to serve better, or believe more in yourself, drop a comment, like the video, and share it with someone who needs encouragement. Because every now and then, a thought becomes a spark. Until our next video, take care and type in the comment section anyone you would like us to highlight next. Take care.